Family, welcome to the channel. We're about to get into some perfect circle, courtesy of a generous PayPal donation. If you'd like a particular song or band to appear on this channel, the PayPal link will be in the description below. Your support is always welcomed and appreciated. Let's go ahead and let him cook. Please cook, sir. Yeah, I'll turn that up in my headphones. Guys, is it just me, or does Perfect Circle really get about the drums, the beat is kind of immediate with a Perfect Circle, whereas with Tool they're usually gonna like guide you in with this mellow, you know, dun, 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 clink, 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 and they build it up, right? There's more of an ushering in of the spirit of the song when it comes to Tool, whereas with Perfect Circle, I think I've only done like 2 or 3 Perfect Circle on this channel, but usually they're just coming in hot, right? They've got something to say. It's a kind of a different vibe. That sounds fire though. See, I might have been wrong. Now that I get to that part, it's like, you know, when it all resolves, it might mean that, you know, you're in this turmoil, this fight, this battle, right? Which is just that loud, aggressive starting drums and guitar riff, and then that silence, right? You know, when you get that you know, 4 to 8 bar breakdown where things kind of resolve and calm down, it's an opportunity to look inward, right? And you know, Maynard, I think, is very kind of selective about the music and about what type of lyrics go with the music. I'm gonna go back a couple bars, let him cook.
Don't fret, precious, I'm here. Step away from the window. Go back to sleep.
Wait a minute. Step away from the window. So like almost everything Maynard says, this can be heard in 2 different ways, right? Well, multiple different ways. But the 2 that immediately come to mind, when someone says step away from the window, it almost sounds like back away from the ledge, right? Like someone is asking you not to end yourself, right? That interpretation makes Maynard's voice kind of a heroic one. But then step away from the window could also mean don't look outside, right? Muffle your curiosity or resist the temptation to, you know, re-embrace nature and return to the safety of your echo chamber, right? In which case Maynard's voice is the villain, right? So one of the reasons I love Tool so much is because it leaves a trail of breadcrumbs. Like it puts the listener in the driver's seat, which I love. Like we have to figure out what his voice is doing here.
Precious, I'm here.
Nah, sir. I gotta let you cook from the beginning, please.
Don't fret, precious, I'm here. Step away from the window. Go back to sleep.
It's so dope.
Down, child. I won't let the boogeyman come. Count your bodies like sheep to rhythm on a wardrobe.
I won't let the boogeyman come. So you have to pay really close attention to the style that Maynard is using when he's talking, because he says, I won't let the boogeyman come. Like, who believes in the boogeyman? Children, right? Those who are immature, naive. So slowly, the malevolent nature of Maynard's character in the song is coming to light, because he's using words like, oh, don't be afraid of the boogeyman, right? It's like he's kind of letting you know that you're being childish a bit.
It's like sheep to rhythm. Lay your head down, child. I won't let the boogeyman come. Count your bodies like sheep to rhythm on a wardrobe. Ain't no
to the rabble.
Head down, go to sleep to the rhythm of the war drums. Ain't no mind.
Go to sleep to the rhythm of a war drum. I would be shocked if this wasn't the most crucial line in the song, because war means conflict. And he's talking about inner conflict, right? He's saying submit to this unresolved inner conflict instead of risking confrontation with the monster that you might find if you explore it, right? Resolving inner conflict is hard work, right? The reason you keep having the same failed relationships or the same dead-end jobs or the alcohol problem, whatever it is, reaching in and exploring that is choosing to face off against a dragon. And there's this evil voice pretending it's on your side, asking you to take the easy route instead, right? That's fire. Cook, sir, please cook. Go to sleep to the rhythm of a war drum is so freaking dope.
What other voices say they don't care about you like I do. Safe from pain and truth and choice and other poison devils. See, they don't give a fuck about you.
Guys, I don't even know which... We have to get into more Perfect Circle on this channel. Please leave in the recommendations. If you can afford to, drop a PayPal link with what we should look at next from a Perfect Circle. Safe from the pain and truth and choice. And other what?
Truth and choice and other poison devils.
This is elite lyricism. So what are you safe from if you go back to sleep, right? You're safe from pain and truth and choice and poison. Why? Because the truth and pain come together. Some truths are painful. That's just the way life is. So if you want to get rid of pain altogether, truth has to go too. Right? Then he says you're safe from choice and poison devils. Believe it or not, choice and poison go together. Some choices are poisonous, right? What an awesome way to teach you, that you know, the bad comes with the good. You know what I mean?
See, they don't give a fuck about you like I do. Just stay with me, safe and ignorant. Go.
See, the ego needs your permission to continue surviving. That please stay with me. Now there's more people singing it, right? So you see how the ego has gotten stronger, right? The longer you wait, right? I think that's intentional. Pay no mind to the rabble. This might be the most demonic suggestion in the whole song. Pay no mind to the rabble is asking you to dull your senses, isn't it? Right? It's saying develop the ability to not notice the voice that tells you that the inner conflict needs to be resolved at all. Become a bit more zombie-like, right? This is another warning, right? You only have a limited amount of time to resolve these inner conflicts, not only because you only have a limited amount of time to live, but because your system cannot run on chronic hypervigilance all the time. You'll just stop caring, right? This is my favorite Perfect Circle song so far. Pay no mind to the rabble, pay no mind to the rabble. And now it's a chorus of voices.
I'll be the one to protect you from your enemies and all your sun. One and the same, I must isolate you. Isolate and save you from yourself. Sway into the rhythm of the new world order.
Yo. Isolate and save you from yourself. So here's why this song is so tough to me, family. There is a plethora of scientific research suggesting that arguments don't work, right? If you want someone who disagrees with you to just like double down on the perspective they already have, argue with them. It doesn't work. It took me a long time to learn that as a philosopher who engages in debate. What Maynard is doing here is instead of arguing with you, he's doing an internal critique. He's saying, let me play the role of the spirit of stagnation, right, with respect to your internal struggle. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to show you what your pleasure-obsessed ego wants from you and let you feel whether you like that or not. Fam, this is 10,000 times more effective. This is goated. Bro, the boogeyman are coming, the boogeyman are coming. You see that? What was once a gesture of advocacy has now become a threat, right? Remember at the beginning of the song, Maynard says, don't worry about the boogeyman. I'll save you from them, right? Just go back to sleep. Now that time has run its course and the inner demon has become stronger, now it's a threat. The boogeyman are coming. It's a command to go to sleep now. It reminds me of George Orwell's Animal Farm. We did Animal Farm. We went all the way through that. We did a book club. We went all the way through Animal Farm. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. When Napoleon the pig vowed to keep all the animals safe from Jones, right, as Napoleon gained more and more power, the term Jones started to get used like a weapon against those who were getting out of line, right? I need all of you to do an 18-hour shift. We wouldn't want Jones to come back now, would we? Right? It seems like Maynard is using the boogeyman in the same way now. Now it's a weapon. Now that you've gone to sleep, now that you've ignored and overridden that feeling that this inner conflict needs resolution, now the thing which once felt safe is stronger than you. Now it's extremely tough to do the work. Yeah, cook on those drums. That was the cleanest Perfect Circle song that I have heard so far.